Hello, everyone. It's Jim coming at you here. Sunday, May 8th, 2022, the year of our Lord, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I got a great video here for you. Actually, I got a story for you tonight. And this was inspired by Tao. And something I wrote back, it was 18 years ago. Anyway, hey, tonight I'm rocking, I'm going for speed tonight. The Kenny Bernstein King of Speed, 314 miles an hour. Anyway, got a story here to help you with your snap delivered business. And the name of the story is Bob Pareto's Vision. Now, Bob Pareto was an extra special nerdy kid in Miss Da Vinci's science class. His head was usually buried so deep in a book, the standing joke was, "Hey, Bob, are you related to this encyclopedia?" But as much as they teased Bob, everyone said Bob had a real gift for seeing the future. One day a week, the townspeople would meet in the town hall, and Bob would tell stories of his magical visions. Most of the townspeople just thought Bob was telling fairy tales, but they loved to listen nonetheless. One of the town folks' favorite was the following story. Once upon a time and long ago, there was a little town. Many years earlier, before any of the town's folks had been born, a very large wall had been erected on one side of the town. The legend had grown that the giant wall had been erected not only to keep out the mean trolls that lived in the valley outside the wall, but also to keep the trolls from seeing the people inside and thus wanting to eat them. Over the years, strangers to the town had spoken of a land beyond the valley that had grown rich and prosperous. But the people of the town for many years had dismissed these tales as just, fairy tales. Then one day, a new stranger in town with impassioned belief convinced some of the townspeople that they could see this prosperous land across the valley except the giant wall, which blocked their view of it. This news was especially appealing to these townspeople because they were very poor. So they devised a ladder structure to scale the wall and see over the other side. After several weeks, the work was complete, and this day would be the first day in centuries any of the townsfolk had seen the land on the other side of the wall. At the agreed upon time, several brave townspeople made their way to the top of the ladder structure and gazed over the wall. To their amazement, in the distance across the valley, they could see a very prosperous land. And upon further examination, to their amazement, they could see a path and a bridge which safely crossed the valley of trolls, which led to the prosperous land. This excited them very much, and they quickly spread the word of this great discovery. However, much to their amazement, they only managed to convince about 10% of the people to journey with them to the prosperous land. The rest of the people said things like, "It would be too risky, or we might get eaten, or I have a good job and don't want to lose it, or what if I risk going and couldn't succeed over there? Come back later and get us if you are able to get there safely and succeed." To which the people getting ready to leave said, "We will come back later, but the first people there would be able to pick the choicest jobs and houses." And just like the majority of these town folks, the majority of people today can't see past the wall of their current situation to what could be. They just can't believe that they could ever get to that far-off, prosperous land beyond the wall. Their unbelief is the wall that clouds their vision of the future that could be. But whatever happened to that great storyteller? Well, Bob Pareto's stories, along with himself, have largely been forgotten. But he had a great, great, great grandson named Wilfredo Pareto. You probably haven't heard of Wilfredo either. However, you may have heard of the principle handed down to him from his ancestor. Although, like any good story, it stretches a little in the telling. In the original story, above, only 10% of the people took the action to create for themselves a new destiny. By the time Wilfredo got the story, he created instead the 80-20 principle, where now 20% are accomplishing over 80% of everything. You have heard of Pareto's Law, haven't you? Anyway, take that to heart. I'll leave you with that. Show us some love. Like our video. Subscribe to our channel. Check out the description below. We're doing some great things with Snap Delivery. Come join us. We'll do some great things. We're going to build an empire together. God bless you. Have a most wonderful and blessed day. Happy Mother's Day to every mother out there. Bye now.